Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Tonight from Fort Morgan High School, it is the final game of the season for the Fort Morgan Lady Mustangs. This is Brian Nickel here at Fort Morgan High School, and they will be taking on the Northridge Grizzlies. The opening tip is brought to you by Buildings by Design. When it comes to experience, Buildings by Design is the best in the business. Quality, commitment, and experience makes Buildings by Design the only choice when it comes to your next project. So, Kirsten Dahl not able to play tonight. She was in the starting lineup tonight, though, for the Lady Mustangs, and kind of a honorary tip here that will go to the Northridge Grizzlies, but Kirsten Dahl would surely love to be playing, but was out with a concussion last Saturday, so she is done for the season. So Northridge with possession here as we play here in this first quarter of the first game. Boys game will follow at 7 or somewhere there at that point. Northridge with possession. That shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded underneath and finally taken away by Beck. And then she goes up with the 3. Lady Mustangs. Olivia Wolf gets the ball up into the front court. Going to be taken away, though, by the Grizzlies. Excuse me. Katie Joy Warner over on the other side now. It's going to be underneath the Beck, and that shot is going to be up and good for Carly Beck. So 5-0 here. Grizzlies, they are just out of the top 10, sitting in about 12th spot, and that ball is going to be over the head of Olivia Wolf and out of bounds. Girls thought it was tipped by Northridge, but it was not. So it is Carly Beck bringing it up into the front court for the Grizzlies. Ball's going to be tipped and taken away by the Mustangs. Now Emma Wolf up into the front court. Keeps that right-handed dribble. She's going to drive it all the way down. Crossover layup is going to be up and no good, but she was fouled on the shot. And that foul is going to go on Rachel Higgins Camacho. That will be her first. And that will send Emma Christensen to the line to shoot 2. See if she can get the Mustangs on the board, and that one does roll around and go in for the Mustangs' first point. 5-1, 6:16 left here in the opening quarter. Emma Christensen bends, shoots off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Cundiff. Her shot is up and good for Brooklyn Cundiff. The rebound plus the bucket. Now 5-3. Some of these numbers are kind of tough to pick up here with the Grizzlies. That shot by Beck is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Fritzler. Emma Christensen up into the front court. Get this offense set up here. Olivia Wolf out at the point over on the far side to Montoya. Montoya bounce pass into Fritzler. Fritzler's shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Martinez. 3-2 zone defense here by the Lady Mustangs. Now, Beck over on the far side. And that 3 is up and no good. Going to be rebounded underneath. And that rebound will go to Katie Jo Warner, but she was fouled on the shot. And that will be Brooklyn Cundiff. It will be her first. Senior night here at Fort Morgan High School. So they will have some festivities between the two games. That free throw is up and good for Warner. So 6-3 Grizzlies. Next free throw is off the rim and does go in. It looked like it was going to roll out, bounced around and went in. Full court pressure here by the Grizzlies. Wolf picks up her dribble. Now she gets it to Fritzler up court to Montoya, and it's going to go off. It's going to go off the Grizzlies and out of bounds. So the Mustangs will inbounds right baseline of their basket with 5:10 left here in this first period. Grizzlies up 7-3. Wolf looks to get it in, does get it into Fritzler. She's going to drive it into the lane, and then she is going to be called for the travel. 3 turnovers here by the Lady Mustangs as they are down 7-3. Katie Warner brings it up. Now she hands it off to Martinez. Martinez back up top to Camacho. Camacho dishes it over into the corner, and that's to Beck. Up top to Paige Hill. Now into Beck. Beck's layup is going to be up and good for Carly Beck. Pressure in the backcourt once again. The Mustangs having problems here. Emma Christensen gets it off to Wolf. And now a 30-second timeout will be taken here by head coach Steve Starcer. But we will just keep it right here. State Farm Insurance, like a good neighbor, Greg Mullen and his team are there to make the insurance world easy for you. Call them today, 842-4555. The starting lineups, we will do those now. Carly Beck, Katie Jo Warner, a junior, Sienna Martinez, a senior, Rachel Higgins Camacho, a senior, and Paige Hill, a junior for the Northridge Grizzlies. For the Lady Mustangs starting tonight is senior Olivia Wolf, senior Emma Christensen, senior Kristen Dahl did get the start, but she did come out right away. Senior Jenna Fritzler, senior Jenna Montoya, and then senior Brooklyn Cundiff went in for Kirsten Dahl to take her place. So Montoya on the far side gets it in to Christensen. Has yet to cross the timeline. Now gets it to Wolf. Now to Fritzler up into the front court, off to Wolf. And now a foul is going to be called. And that will be on Camacho. That will be her second. Mustangs get it in to Montoya. Montoya loses it, turnover Mustangs. Paige Hill out at the point being guarded by Montoya. Now on the near side to Katie Jo Warner. Up at the top to Beck. Beck drives it. Now she's going to kick it off to Camacho. Back to Warner. Now to Beck. Now for the three, and that is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Emma Christensen. Mustangs with the possession, and now the turnover as the pass was deflected. Layup is going to be up and good, and that will be for Sienna Martinez. Cundiff into the front court, now to Fritzler. Fritzler picks it up underneath the Wolf. Wolf up and good. Nice job there, nice passing there by the Lady Mustangs. 11-5. As the Northridge Grizzlies work their offense into the near side now to Camacho, up top to Warner, cross court to Hill. She's going to drive it down, and then a blocking foul on the Mustangs. Let's see who that's going to go on. And that will be on Jenna Fritzler. That will be her first, team second. So Cundiff will come out, and it will be Jessica Sanchez into the lineup for the Mustangs. Beck has the ball. That's going to be tipped away, taken away by the Mustangs. Emma Christensen, excuse me. Pass underneath to Jenna Montoya, up and good. Jenna Montoya with her first bucket of the night. Cut it to 4, 11-7. Grizzlies with 2:24 to go here in this first period, excuse me. Now a three, and that is going to be up and good by Katie Jo Warner. Mustangs still have problems with that press. That ball is going to be tipped and taken away. 6 turnovers. Layup at this end is going to be up and good, and that will be Sienna Martinez. Mustangs lose the ball once again, taken away, but Mustangs get the ball right back. So back-to-back turnovers. Minute 44, 16-7. With a minute 40 to go here in this first quarter of play. Wolf over into the corner to Christensen, and then her pass is going to be taken away as she tried to get it into the middle. Underneath, and that shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded on the near side to Martinez. And then they're going to throw that away. So 4 turnovers for the Grizzlies. 8 so far by the Lady Mustangs with a minute 15 to go here, first period. Olivia Wolf down to Fritzler. Fritzler's going to drive it. No, she's going to bounce it off to Jessica Sanchez for the bucket and the foul. And that will go against Carson Peterson. That will be her first. So Jessica Sanchez to go to the line to shoot 1. She can cut it to a 6-point deficit. And that is in and out. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. That was rebounded by Liliana Ramos. On the far side to Fulton, who is in over on the into the corner as Warner. And that pass into the middle is going to be taken away by Fritzler. And then it's going to be tipped away from Fritzler and out of bounds, but the Mustangs will retain possession with 47.3 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Mustangs get it into Fritzler. She's going to drive the baseline, picks it up. Now out to Allison Holdcroft, who has come in for Montoya. Sanchez on the far near side, and the ball's going to be tipped out of bounds off of Northridge, off of Savannah Amack. Into the game now is Chelsea Heindelsman. So 16-9 with 32.1 seconds. Emma Christensen looks to get it in, and she does get it in to Wolf. Out at the point, picks up her dribble. Now to Christensen on the high right wing. Now to Fritzler. She's going to drive it down. Little bump there, nothing called. Sanchez gets caught in the corner. Now off to Fritzler with 17 seconds. Wolf with the 3, up and no good. Ball is going to be rebounded by Heindelsman. Now a deep 3, and that is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Jessica Sanchez at the buzzer. So that is how period number 1 will come to a close, with the Mustangs in the rear here by a score of 16-9 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Period number 1 in the books here at Fort Morgan High School on senior night, as the Grizzlies lead 16-9. The Mustangs in possession. On the near side to Wolf. Wolf on the other side to Estrada Diaz. Wolf gets it back out on the high right wing, gives it back to Diaz out at the point. Back to Wolf on the right side, now up to Sanchez out at the point. Keeps that right-handed dribble alive, hands it off to Wolf. And now to Emma Christensen, but Emma Christensen loses it for the turnover and then commits the foul. So that will be her first, team third. As the Grizzlies work against a 2-3 zone defense here by the Lady Mustangs. On the near side to Martinez. Now it's going to be underneath, but off of Fritzler and out of bounds, so the Grizzlies will inbounds left baseline of their basket. as they look to get it in. Look, they do get a bounce pass in. And then the foul on the shot. See who that foul is on. That foul will go on Jessica Sanchez. That will be her first. And I believe to the line is Rachel Higgins Camacho, number 11. Free throw is off the back of the rim and no good. She gets the ball back and she bounces it a couple times. Bends, shoots, up and no good. Going to be rebounded though by the Grizzlies. And that three is going to be up and good by Katie Jo Warner. 10-point lead here by the Grizzlies, and that ball is going to be out of bounds. Not a good pass to Wolf on the far side, so the Mustangs turn it over. The second one here in this second quarter of play. 10 so far for the game. 19-9. Grizzlies, they average 53.5 points a game. Into the middle to Beck. Beck underneath. That layup is going to be up and no good by Warner. Rebounded by Fritzler. Diaz gets pinned over there, but does get the ball away. Now to Fritzler on the left baseline. Picks up her dribble. Now to Diaz out at the top. Diaz is going to drive it in off of her foot and into the hands of the Grizzlies. Now the layup is going to be up and good. Going to foul on Diaz. And that will send Katie Jo Warner to the line to shoot one, but that is a foul on Diaz. And that free throw is up and good. Jessica Sanchez comes out. It will be Kendra Brenneman into the game for the Lady Mustangs. Emma Christensen, all the way down. Her layup is going to be up but no good. Going to be rebounded by Brenneman. Shot from the corner from Christensen is no good. Off of the Mustangs and out of bounds on the rebound. So possession to the Grizzlies as they bring it up into the front court. 2-3 zone defense here by the Lady Mustangs. Over on the far side to Martinez. Now on the near side, and that three is going to be up and no good by Paige Hill. Rebounded by Fritzler. That is her third. Now another turnover by the Lady Mustangs. Not a good pass at all. Hill on the far side. Now on the near side to Martinez. And that shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Paige Hill. Shot is up and finally does go in, and that will be Carly Beck. As Brenneman with it on the far side. Yeah, she's pinned over there, and pass does get up to Montoya. Montoya's layup is up and no good. And that rebound goes to Camacho. 4:56 to go here, second period, 24-9. That three is up and good for Katie Jo Warner. Mustangs end up turning it over. It was a deep pass, and then it went out of bounds off of Jenna Fritzler. So you have Olivia Wolf out there, Kendra Brenneman, Jenda Montoya, Emma Christensen. And it looks like Jenna Fritzler out there on the floor for the Lady Mustangs. Underneath, now back out to Warner. Three from the corner is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded though, up and good by Savannah Amack. As Wolf gets it up into the front court, passes it off to Montoya, but then she is going to be called for the travel. Just could not come down with the control of it. Took about 2 or 3 steps while she was trying to control it. 29-9, 20-point lead here for the Lady Grizzlies of Northridge. On the near side to Martinez. Now that is a 2, and that is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Olivia Wolf, her first. Wolf's going to drive it all the way down. Her shot is going to be up and no good, but she was fouled on the shot. Nice drive there by Olivia Wolf to take it to the bucket and to draw the foul. And that foul will go on Katie Jo Warner. That will be her first. So Olivia Wolf to the line to shoot 2, and that one is in and out. Equitable Savings and Loan, mobile banking on the go makes banking easier for you when you're on the go. Check it out today. So Brooklyn Cundiff comes in along with Allison Holdcroft. Brenneman comes out and Fritzler comes out. Free throw is good for Wolf. Now Warner brings it up into the front court. Keeps that dribble alive out there against Christensen. Now on the near side to McGeen, who is in for the Grizzlies. Bounce pass into the middle, and that is up and no good. Going to be rebounded and taken away. Nice strong rebound there by Allison Holdcroft. Pass up court to Holdcroft. As the Mustangs try to get this offense worked here a little bit. And that is a bounce pass not advised to be taken as it was intercepted, and the layup is going to be up and good by Warner. 31-10. Wolf gives it off to Holdcroft out at the point, keeps that dribble alive, now picks it up, now on the far side to Montoya. Montoya drives it back out to the top, picks up her dribble, bounce pass to Holdcroft, now up top to Christensen. Christensen for the 3, in and out. Going to be rebounded by Warner. Now drives it all the way down, and that layup is going to be up and good for Jillian Fulton. Her first bucket of the night, 33-10, 2:20 left here in this first half. Emma Christensen's going to drive it all the way down. Her layup up and good. Nice job there by Emma Christensen to drive it and get the bucket. And that foul will go on Sienna Martinez. That will be her first. So Christensen with the and 1. So Montoya comes out. Holdcroft comes out. Jessica Sanchez. And let's see who else came back in. Fritzler came back in. Free throw is going to be up and good by Emma Christensen. 33-13 with just over 2 minutes to go here in this first half of the girls' game. Up top to Peterson. Now over on the far side, on the near side now to McGeen. To back out at the point, she's going to drive it down. Her shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded and finally taken away by McGeen. Now to back now over on the far side, and that shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Fritzler. I have her with 4. And now a turnover by the Lady Mustangs and a foul on the is going to be on the floor. And that will be on Diaz. That will be her second, Marbella Estrada Diaz. Now a 2 is taken and rebounded by Fritzler. Emma Christensen has the ball tipped away, but it does go to Olivia Wolf up in the front court. Now to Fritzler, and it's going to be off of her foot and out of bounds as she goes down. So turnover Lady Mustangs with the Grizzlies into the front court with 1:13 left here. Turnover by the Grizzlies. Taken away by Fritzler. Marbella Diaz had the ball tipped away, but she was fouled, and that foul will go on Savannah Mack. That will be her first. Must be team 7th. They're going down to shoot. I just show 6. I think they got a. I think it's not a shooting foul as of yet. I have 1 on Amac, 2 on Camacho, 1 on Martinez, 1 on Warner, and 1 on Peterson. So they just get the numbers up there quickly. As the Mustangs get it inbounds to Fritzler. She drives it down, picks up her dribble now to Diaz out on the high right wing, and she's going to be called for the travel. 19 turnovers here by the Lady Mustangs with under a minute to go, with a 20-point deficit staring them in the face, 33-13. And now a foul away from the ball. An offensive foul. That will be on Jillian Fulton. That will be her first, but not a team foul. I think they're having a question about that. I don't believe a offensive foul is a team foul, so they will not be shooting. Maybe they had a discussion. They weren't sure who the foul was on. I thought he said Jillian Fulton. So 48.3 seconds to go here. 33-13 Grizzlies. As Mustangs with the ball in possession in the backcourt with Diaz. Up front now to Fritzler into the corner for Wolf. Wolf with the 3, and that is over the back, over the rim. Saved in the corner by Christensen. Into the hands of Diaz. Picks up her dribble, and the ball is going to be knocked away. With 25 seconds to go here. Carly back up at the top. Now over on the far side. Up top to Amac. Over on the near side now to Fulton. That shot is going to be up but no good. Going to be rebounded by Holdcroft. Pass underneath to Fritzler with 9 seconds. Now to Holdcroft. Her little jumper up and good. Allison Holdcroft with a bucket. Nice looking shot there by Holdcroft. 33-15. If that goes, it would have counted, but it did not go. So at the end of the first half, Lady Mustangs are down 33-15 to the Grizzlies here on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Halftime of the girls' game here at Fort Morgan High School. The Mustangs halftime show is brought to you by B&B Appliance. B&B Appliance and Repair, from refrigerators to vacuums and everything in between. They have exactly what you need and service it too. So the Mustangs trailed at 16-9 at the end of the first period, and then were outscored 17-6 in that second period as they trail at 33-15. Leading scorer here for the Grizzlies is Katie Jo Warner. She has 16. Carly Beck with 9. That is followed by Sienna Martinez with 4, and then 2 apiece for Jillian Fulton and Savannah Amac. Leading for the Mustangs in the scoring column so far tonight is Emma Christensen. She has 4. Olivia Wolf with 3. And then Jessica Sanchez, Allison Holdcroft, Jenda Montoya, and Brooklyn Cundiff, each with 2 for the Fort Morgan total of 15. As far as rebounds go, Jenna Fritzler with 5, Allison Holdcroft with 2, and then a number of people here with just 1. So I have a total of 12 rebounds for the Mustangs and 10 rebounds for the Northridge Grizzlies, and they're led by Katie Jo Warner and Sienna Martinez, each with 2. The Mustangs, not a lot of points, but do have 6 ladies in the scoring column. So that is, getting it spread out. Just way too many turnovers. They have 20 turnovers here by the Lady Mustangs here at halftime, and 6 on the Lady Grizzlies. From the free throw line, the Mustangs are 3 of 6, and the Grizzlies are 3 of 5 from the free throw line here this evening. So the boys' game will be coming up here possibly at 7, maybe on time tonight. We will see. But it will come up after this conclusion of this girls' game, or as we are here at halftime. It is senior night here for the Mustangs, so they will have some festivities between games as they will recognize all the seniors that are out for basketball here tonight and possibly on the cheer team also. Seniors for the Fort Morgan Mustangs this year is Olivia Wolf, Jessica Sanchez, Emma Christensen, Ellison Holdcroft, Kirsten Dahl, Jenna Fritzler, Jenda Montoya, and Brooklyn Cundiff. So they will lose a number of girls this year to graduation off of this basketball team. But that happens every year, but that's what you have to live with. So we will take another break and be back with the start of the second half here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Brian Nickelback here at Fort Morgan High School as we are just getting ready to get period number 3 underway as the Lady Grizzlies with possession. As Carly Beck, well, that's Warner, excuse me. Now back over on the far side, and that shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Olivia Wolf. Up court now to Christensen as she gets it up into the front court. Now to Fritzler. Fritzler picks up her dribble underneath the Cundiff. Ball is tipped away. And it was a timeout called. Still possession by the Mustangs. So Steve Starcer with the timeout. We will keep it right here before the jump ball was called. This is the last regular season game here for the Lady Mustangs, but they do have a crossover tournament that will start tomorrow. Unfortunately for the girls, what they have done is they cross over with the Northern League, and they take the 2 bottom teams off of both leagues. So they have kind of a 4-team tournament for the that will start tomorrow, and the lowest seed will get to host. So that is a good thing, I guess, for the Lady Mustangs, but I'm sure they would like to be much better off. But they will host tomorrow at 7 o'clock, and then they will host again on Friday night at 7 o'clock. So the Mustangs left baseline, they get it into Christensen. Now they're going to call an illegal screen on the throw-in. That's going to go on Jenda Montoya. Apparently a moving screen when they tried to throw it over the top of the line of people there. So turnover, Lady Mustangs down 33-15. Now into the front court is Hill. Hill to Beck. Now over on the far side to Warner. Warner to Martinez. Now into the corner. That is Martinez as she gets it back. Well, cannot see these numbers very well. That is Warner over in the corner. But up now on the top is Paige Hill. Back to Warner. Now a deep 3, and that is up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Holdcroft. Or excuse me, by Brooklyn Cundiff. And then a turnover by the Lady Mustangs. You can see exactly what happened. Went off of the hands. Not a good pass. Now a pass inside, and that shot is going to be up and good by Carly Beck. She was open coming down the center of the lane. Now a blocking foul on the Grizzlies on the far side, and that will be on Paige Hill. That will be her first. So the Mustangs inbounds far side, get it in to Wolf. Picks up her dribble, now off to Montoya. Up top, and the ball is going to be slapped away, taken away, and the shot is up on the layup, but no good, and the foul is called on the Lady Mustangs. And that will be on Jenna Fritzler. That will be her second. And that will send Paige Hill to the line to shoot 2. That first free throw bounces out and is no good. So into the game now is Jessica Sanchez, and Jenda Montoya will take a seat with 6:21 to go here in this third period. 35-15 Grizzlies. Next free throw is up and good for Paige Hill. That is her first bucket of the night. Now a layup is going to be good on the steal for Beck. And a foul is going to be called on Emma Christensen. That will be her second. So Beck will go to the line to shoot 1. Excuse me. Free throw is up and good. 5 quick points here for Carly Beck here in this third period, 39-15. The Mustangs facing this full court pressure. You do get it up to Wolf up in the front court. Now underneath to Sanchez, and then she was knocked down from the back, but I don't think it's going to be underneath. And that will go on Sienna Martinez. That will be her second. So Olivia Wolf to inbound right baseline of their basket. You get it into Fritzler. Fritzler's shot is up and no good. Going to be rebounded and taken away by Beck. It's her second. Layup is going to be up and no good. But taking a nice strong rebound, nice strong takeaway over there by Olivia Wolf. We'll give her that rebound. Nice job there by Olivia Wolf. 39-15. 5:41 into Sanchez. She was going to go up with it. And that was a late foul. And they say that is going to go on Higgins Camacho. That should be her third. The Mustangs to inbounds right baseline. Olivia Wolf looks to get it in to Fritzler. Fritzler into the lane and loses the ball. And now Warner drives it all the way down off of her foot for a minute. And now a tie-up down there with Sanchez. Nice job there by Jessica Sanchez. And that will be possession to the Lady Mustangs. So turnover there by the Grizzlies. Brooklyn Cundiff comes out. Emma Christensen comes out. Ellison Holdcroft goes in. Excuse me. And Marbella Estrada Diaz into the game. Excuse me. As the Mustangs do get it into the front court. But Sanchez steps on the sideline as she went to retrieve the ball. So 25 turnovers here by the Lady Mustangs, have 7 for Northridge. Northridge is 16-2, 6-2 in league. Ball is underneath, but it's going to be off of Fritzler and out of bounds. So the Grizzlies will inbounds left baseline of their basket. They get it into Beck. Once again, it's open every time she goes in there. They're going to have to figure out how to stop that. But Carly Beck with the bucket. Diaz up. Fritzler had turned her back. Did not see the pass coming from Diaz. And now the Grizzlies will throw it away over the head of Sienna Martinez and out of bounds at the far end. So the Mustangs at the far end of their basket to inbounds. As the ball gets up here to Sanchez. Sanchez picks up her dribble down to Holdcroft. Underneath, it now tipped to Sanchez. Now to Diaz. Her shot is in and out. Going to be rebounded by Fritzler. Holdcroft with a shot, and that is off the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Weisberg, who is in. Up top to Warner. She's going to drive it in, and then a blocking foul is going to be called on Jenna Fritzler. I believe that's who they're going to put that on. That will be her third. So that will send Katie Jo Warner to the line to shoot 2. Her first free throw is up and good. So Emma Christensen back into the game. Medea Estrada Diaz will take a seat with 4:16 left. 42-215 is the lead for the Lady Grizzlies, and that free throw is up and good for Warner. Mustangs bringing the ball up quickly. Emma Christensen with the layup, up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Weisberg. Back all the way down. Her layup is going to be up and good for Carly Beck. Still a full court pressure here by the Grizzlies, which I think is a bunch of garbage when you're up 30 points in the middle of the third period. Emma Christensen, far side to Olivia Wolf. Wolf, that ball is going to be tipped and taken away by Liliana Ramos. Then the Mustangs tip it away at the other end to cause the turnover. And then a travel call on the Lady Mustangs. They give it right back to the Grizzlies. That shot from the corner is going to be up and no good. Ball is going to be tipped around and finally taken away by Wolf. Then the Mustangs throw it away temporarily, but do get it back in the backcourt. Now a blocking foul on the far side, and that will go against Suni Yarnell into the game for the Lady Grizzlies. Cundiff into the game now for Fritzler. As the Mustangs do get it in. Cundiff over on the high right wing, being guarded over there by Yarnell. Nice job. Oh, the ball was going to Olivia Wolf, and then Sanchez thought it was coming to her, and she stuck her hand in there and ended up knocking it out of bounds. Turnover by the Lady Mustangs. With 3 minutes left here in this third period, 45-15 Grizzlies. Over on the far side is going to be Yarnell. Excuse me, but a foul is called on the far side on the Mustangs. And that will be on Allison Holdcroft. That will be her first. So they will inbounds left baseline of their basket as they get it into Beck. Her shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded underneath, and then the ball is going to be taken away by Christensen. Christensen ends up knocking it off of her foot and out of bounds. She thought she was fouled on the layup, but no such call as it was knocked off of her and out of bounds. So under 3 minutes left here in this third period over on the far side, and that three is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Beck, and her shot is going to be up and good. Plus the free throw. I believe they said that is going to be on Holdcroft. That will be her second. As Carly Beck will go to the line to shoot the and one. That free throw bounces around and is no good. Going to be rebounded though by Ramos, excuse me. Now a deep three, and that is up and no good. Rebounded by Christensen. And she's being hounded in the backcourt. Still full court pressure by the Lady Grizzlies. And now a foul is going to be called out on the just past mid-court. And that will be on Suni Yarnell. That will be her second. As the Mustangs get it in, Kendra Brenneman into the game now for the Lady Mustangs. Holdcroft out on the high right wing. She's going to drive it down, backs it back out into the corner underneath the Brenneman. Brenneman's pushed from the back, and that will go on Yarnell. That will be her third. And Fritzler ready to come back in, and she will come in for Holdcroft. So Olivia Wolf will inbound right baseline of the Mustangs basket. Minute 47 left here, third period. 47-15 Grizzlies. Trying to get it in. Got to get it in. And the ball is going to be taken away. Tried to bounce it in. And then a foul's called on the far side. And that will be on Brooklyn Cundiff. That will be her second. Excuse me. That will be the 7th team foul on the Mustangs. Now that will send Jillian Fulton to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Her first free throw is up and nothing but net, so she will earn free throw number 2. 3 points on the night for Fulton. Next free throw is up and good. (49-15). That ball is going to be tipped away from the back. And let's see if they can control it, and they do not. Bad pass down court, and the Grizzlies lose possession. So the Mustangs do get it in at the far end. Minute 30 left here, being picked up. Now, this is ridiculous. I don't know why they're picking them up at 3/4 court when you've got a lead like this. It's ridiculous. So Kendra Brenneman will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. 17 fouls on each team. That free throw, nice looking free throw there by Brenneman, so she will earn free throw number 2. Estrada Diaz will come in for Olivia Wolf. Give her a little break here before the end of the third period. It's Brenneman's first point and second point of the night. 49-17. Excuse me. Now Peterson with it. Ball is going to be tipped and taken away by the Lady Mustangs. Cundiff to Brenneman. Brenneman is going to be called for the travel before she can get the pass off. So 33 turnovers here by the Lady Mustangs. As it will be a 2-3 zone defense here by the Lady Mustangs. Jillian Fulton up top to Liliana Ramos. Then run down out front by Weisberg. Under a minute to go here. Layup is nice block underneath there by Cundiff. Taken away by Diaz. Now up to Fritzler. Fritzler all the way down. Her layup is going to be up and no good. Rebound to Cundiff. Cundiff with the rebound and the bucket. 4 points on the night for Cundiff. That looked like a travel, and it was on Liliana Ramos. So 13 turnovers here on the Grizzlies. 49-19. As the Mustangs do get it into the front court with 20 seconds left here. Christensen to Diaz. Diaz over on the right side. Going to drive it down, going to stop and pop it up, and no good. Going to be rebounded by Fritzler. And then finally batted away and taken. It's going to be a foul called on the Mustangs. On the Mustangs, that will be called on Fritzler. That will be her 4th. I do have her with 7 rebounds, though. So Jenda Montoya should be able to come in here. It's only the 18 foul, so I'm not sure why she wasn't allowed to come in. That free throw is going to be up and good for Jillian Fulton. So she will earn free throw number 2. Jenna Fritzler will come out and take a seat here with 9.5 seconds left here, third period. That free throw is up and good by Fulton. Mustangs with 6 seconds. 4 seconds. As they're into the front court now to Brenneman, and she ends up losing it out of bounds. But that's how this third period will come to an end, with the Grizzlies leading at 51-19 over the Mustangs on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.
As a play on B106.
Brian Nickel back here at, Fort Morgan High School with quarter and number 4 coming up here for the Lady Mustangs as they are down by 32 by a score of 51-19. The Grizzlies with possession. Over on the far side to Ramos. Up top now to Heindelsman. Into the corner to Peterson. Now up top to Ramos. And an errant pass out of bounds on the far side. So turnovers, 14 for the Lady Grizzlies. At least they finally backed off on the full court pressure. As Emma Christensen out at the point. Gets it off to Montoya. Montoya down that right side picks up her dribble. Now the, ball is going to be taken away. Not a real good pass there. As Ramos up court now over on the far side. To Fulton. Shot from the corner is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Brooklyn Cundiff, her 4th of the night. Olivia Wolf, has the ball tipped away, runs back out and gets it now to Emma Christensen over here on the high left wing to Montoya. Montoya picks it up to Christensen on the left side. On the far side to Wolf. That shot is going to be up, bounces around and no good. And it's going to be rebounded by Peterson. Peterson all the way down. Her layup is going to be up and good for Carson Peterson. Her first bucket of the night. 53-19. 3 from Wolf is going to be in and out. Rebounded by Savannah Amack. Now Fulton up into the front court. I believe that's Ramos with a 3 up and good is Liliana Ramos. 55-19. Should have a running clock here from now on, up to 36-point lead here as the Mustangs work the ball around. Jessica Sanchez into the game for the Lady Mustangs. As a shot is going to be up and good by Jenda Montoya. As the Grizzlies throw it away for a minute and then get it right back. Now on the near side to Heindelsman. Ramos with another 3. She lines it up and no good. Ball is going to be tipped around and taken by Fulton. And then the Mustangs with the takeaway, 15 for the, that 3 is going to be up, and I thought it was going in there for a minute for Emma Christensen. Savannah Amack with the rebound. As the Grizzlies work that ball around, pass is going to be underneath, and the shot is going to be up and no good by Fulton. She was fouled on the shot. And that foul will go on Jenda Montoya. That will be her second. So to the line will be Fulton to shoot 2, and that first one is up and good. 5 straight free throws for Fulton here are her points in this second half. So Cundiff comes out. That free throw is also up and good. Allison Holdcroft into the game. 57-21. Olivia Wolf into the front court now to Emma Christensen, to Jenda Montoya, to Holdcroft out on the high right wing, to Olivia Wolf over on the right wing. Keeps that dribble alive. Gets out to the point. Keeps that dribble alive. Being double teamed out here. Now gives it up to Emma Christensen. Bounce pass underneath to Montoya, or to Sanchez, excuse me. That 3 is up and good. Emma Christensen with the triple. So nice shot there by Emma. Ball is going to be underneath and taken away by Sanchez. Mustangs get it, and then Sanchez went down for it and then rolled, and she was called for the travel. So 35 turnovers here by the Lady Mustangs. 16 for the Grizzlies, 57-24. As Fritzler gets ready to come back in, and that layup is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Holdcroft, and then she was fouled for some unknown reason. And Savannah Amack with her second foul. As that will send Holdcroft to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. She has 2 points tonight, does Holdcroft. Came in the second period. She bends, she shoots, and nothing but the bottom of the net for Allison Holdcroft. Now into the game is Isabel Weisberg, and she will replace Savannah Amack. 3:10 left here in this contest, 57-25. Next free throw in and out, and she will get another shot at it here. Somebody into the lane early for the Grizzlies. So Holdcroft, that one's off the front of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Weisberg, her third of the night. Weisberg hands it off to Heindelsman, now up top to Fulton. Fulton's going to drive it down, kicks it out to Weisberg. Weisberg holds it out at the high right wing. One dribble, gives it up. Yeah, she gets it off to McGeen. Ball is tipped away momentarily by Sanchez. Drive down is going to be up and good by Carson Peterson. 59-25. Olivia Wolf on the far side. And her pass is going to be deflected away as it was headed to Sanchez. All the way down, the layup is going to be up and good. And that is Weisberg for her first bucket of the night. 2 minutes to go here, 61-25. Over on the far side to Montoya. Montoya with a spin move, up and no good. Going to be rebounded and taken away by Peterson. As it is Fulton into the front court, being guarded by Wolf. Into the corner, and that three is going to be up and in and out, rebounded by Olivia Wolf. 5 rebounds on the night for Wolf, 61-25. And now a 30-second timeout is going to be called by head coach Steven Starcer with a minute 29 left here with a 36-point deficit. Trying to line something up here maybe for one of the seniors. I'm not sure. So far tonight, 36 turnovers for the Mustangs and 16 turnovers by the Lady Grizzlies. It may be an extended halftime here tonight as they will do the senior festivities between games. So the Mustangs to inbounds far side, get it into Wolf. See what they have set up here, and then the ball is taken away on the bounce pass. Layup is going to be up and no good, and then Wolf, I believe, is called for the foul. See if that's who it goes on. It will be on Olivia Wolf. That will be her first. And that will send Chelsea Heindelsman to the line to shoot 2. And that first free throw rolls in, rimmed all the way around, and then fell in for her first point of the night. Next free throw is up and also good. Mustangs in possession here. Gets it off to Montoya on the left wing. Picks it up, gives it off to Emma Christensen. Christensen picks up her dribble, has to give it away, does give it to Wolf under a minute now. As Christensen out at the point, gives it off to Fritzler. Fritzler's going to drive it all the way down. Nice job there by Jenna Fritzler to get the bucket on the drive. Now Fulton out at the point with 35 seconds to go. Hands it off to Weisberg. Weisberg now into the corner to Fulton. Back up top to Peterson. As they look to maybe just run this out here. Into the corner now to Weisberg. Up top to Heindelsman. Over on the deep three. That is up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Fritzler. Fritzler's going to drive it all the way down. Her shot is going to be up and no good, but she was fouled on the shot. And that they stopped it now with 0.7 seconds left. So that will be Jenna Fritzler to the line to shoot two. (63-27). First free throw is up and good. It's 3 points on the night for Fritzler. With 0.7 seconds left here in period number 4. Next free throw rims in. And that is how this contest will come to an end. So the Lady Mustangs fall here tonight. They fall to 2-17 and 0-9 in league. It's the last season game for this Lady Mustangs, but we will take a break for the post-game show here as the Mustangs lose at 63-29 on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Brian Nickel back here at Fort Morgan High School as the festivities for senior night goes on. So they have not started any time off the clock. Still shows 15 minutes, so it will be a delayed time here before this second half will take off. So the Fort Morgan Mustangs post-game show is brought to you by Morgan Community College. MCC is here to make your dreams become a reality for both traditional and non-traditional students. Check them out today at morgancc.edu. Well, I believe the score should have been 64-29. It looks like they did not put in one of the free throws there towards the end. I believe the score is 64-29 and not 63. Anyway, leading scorers for the Grizzlies tonight is going to be Carly Beck with 20, Katie Jo Warner with 18. She is followed up by Jillian Fulton with 8. And then it is 4 apiece for Carson Peterson and Sienna Martinez. 3 points for Liliana Ramos. 2 points apiece for Savannah Amack, Chelsea Heindelsman, and Isabel Weisberg. And then Paige Hill with 1. Leading scorer for tonight for your Lady Mustangs is going to be senior Emma Christensen. She had 7. And then that's followed up with Jenna Fritzler and Jenna Montoya and Brooklyn Cundiff, each with 4. And then Allison Holdcroft with 3, as well as Olivia Wolf. And then it is Kendra Brenneman. She had 2 free throws for her 2 points. And then Jessica Sanchez with a bucket in that first period of play for her 2 points for the Lady Mustangs, 29 points. 37 turnovers by the Lady Mustangs, 16 by the Grizzlies. Mustangs were 8 of 12 from the free throw line. The Grizzlies were 15 of 19 from the free throw line. Leading the way for the in rebounding tonight for the Mustangs was Jenna Fritzler. I have her with 8. And then Brooklyn Cundiff with 4. Olivia Wolf actually with 5. Allison Holdcroft with 3. Emma Christensen with 2. Jessica Sanchez with 1, as well as Kendra Brenneman. As for the Grizzlies, they were Carly Beck, Savannah Amack, and Isabel Weisberg, each with 3 rebounds. Katie Jo Warner, Sienna Martinez, Liliana Ramos, and Carson Peterson with 2. So the Mustangs fall here. I believe it is a count of 64-29 to the Lady Grizzlies. But they will continue on with some crossover play with the Northern League starting tomorrow. And from what I understand, that will be a 7 o'clock tip because it is a junior varsity tournament. And the junior varsity will play at 5:30 and the varsity will play at 7. And that will be tomorrow. They will play again on Friday here at Fort Morgan High School. And that will also be a 7 o'clock start for the varsity, 5:30 for the junior varsity. From what I understand, I believe the boys do have a chance. They should host on Thursday night. And that would also be a 7 o'clock tip for the boys. But right now that is on hold as the seniors are introduced here on senior night. And there is a lot of them. For the girls, we have Olivia Wolf, Jessica Sanchez, Emma Christensen, Allison Holdcroft, Kirsten Dahl, Jenna Fritzler, Jenda Montoya, and Brooklyn Cundiff. And that is for the girls. As far as the boys that are being introduced here tonight, also seniors for the Mustangs is Fernando Marquez, Levi McCoy, Frankie Ortega, Miles Lopez, Colin Farley, Briggs Wheatley, Braden Fajardo, Jesse Campa, Angel Carrillo, and I guess that is it. They had Cohen Halma as a senior. I'm not sure if he hasn't suited up here for quite some time, so I'm not sure that he was, if he's going to be introduced or not. But a number of seniors here for the both teams that they will be losing. So rebuilding teams for next year, that's for sure. So we will take another break and be back and see where we're at with the senior introductions here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.